totem pole, 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 totem pole.
Hello, everybody. Recording live from somewhere.
Boys don't cry, and heroes don't die.
Coming live from somewhere, welcome. Coming live from somewhere.
And loud and sweet dream always comes true. Oh, if life were like the movies, I'd never be blue. But it's real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And it's the truth. One thing I've learned is how the boys don't always get a girl. Here is the real world. Alexa, pause.
Yes,
Alexa,
sir.
pause. Here in the real world, Paul, and I think one thing that I'm learning, I was going to say learned, but one thing that I am learning is that some people don't live in the real world. I got another comment on the podcast that I did yesterday, and wow, it is amazing to me the amount of energy that others put on another man. Not even in the real world. You don't do it in the real world. You do it on the internet. Because you never know. Your own kid may look up to the guy that you're trashing on the internet, not the real world. Alan Jackson is a Scorpio like me. So what am I? I would say I'm a Scorpio. Because if you play with the scorpion, you expect to get stung. Paul, how are you feeling, man? Here in the real world. How do you feel here in the real world where you play golf and eat a sandwich after? Or you go eat Korean chicken wings in the real world?
Man, you didn't give me a report card.
Oh, it was good. It tastes like golden skillet.
Yeah.
It tastes like French's chicken. I want some 3 Mile.
The secret is
3 Mile.
They add Korean's fried chicken with sunflower oil. The good chicken spots in Korea. That's what it gives it. It gives it its crispiness. It keeps the internal heat high. Even when the guy delivers it to you on a moped, you gotta let it sit for 5 minutes before you eat it. Yeah, it's really good, man. Fried chicken was once a week. Like, I don't do that here, but in Korea I had to because it's addicting.
So Korean fried chicken in the real world, you would recommend people to try it?
Absolutely, 100%. If you're a fried chicken fan, you cannot tell me, especially if I could take you to Korea and we just went on a fried chicken tour, that you can't tell me that when you come back here that Popeyes tastes the same to you. It'll change your life forever, because that's one of that's one of the first places I'll go when I go back on vacation is to eat fried chicken.
And
And
Gator.
and if you're a fried chicken fan, every June in Korea is the world's largest chicken and beer festival. It's held in it's a picture of a stadium, but around the inside of the stadium, the inside walls of the floor level of a football stadium, it's nothing but canopies of different chicken restaurants. There's 100 chicken restaurants, over 100 represented at this festival, and they have K-pop music, uh, a big stage, and then people mosh pit. Behind the mosh pit, there's seats, and it's just chicken and beer. It's all you're eating. It is amazing. Yep.
Gator says that's expensive to cook it like that. And then Jim H says the fried chicken tour. That's right. Gator, here we go.
Gator is in the house. Gator is in the house. Gator is in the house.
Gator is in the house. So how, in the last day or two, what have you experienced in the real world?
Who, me?
Yes, sir.
A lot of things, man. I mean, wow. It's just, man, where do I start and where do I end? I mean, it has just been chaotic,
The start
man.
is the end, and the end is the start.
From the podcast to talking to recruits, being on recruiting calls, man, I've had a whirlwind of 48 hours, man, and it's been fantastic. It's right where I want to be. Just listen to what I want to listen to, and that is where I could listen to that and not say nothing all day long. Just listening to kids, and it gets me excited about my own kid because he's about to embark on his season's coming up, and we're about to hit football. And I mean, I'm trying to get my calendar cleared so I can just focus on football Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's all I'm doing. That's my vacation.
So Totem Pole Nation is going to blow up during football season, is what you're saying.
It is, because I think we should stream games. I think there's enough big games each week that we could just pick one and jump on it, like the 7:30 game or whatever at night, or 8 o'clock ABC, whatever. But I'm gonna watch more. I'm gonna try to break the Guinness Book of World Records for watching football. That's my goal this fall.
I watched every bowl game one year.
Sign me up.
I watched every bowl game. I think it's only fitting that we try to.
I mean,
set a record.
People can sit down and watch General Hospital or sitcom or a series of like Jack Bauer, whatever.
Netflix.
I can binge watch football all day and not even be unhappy. I just college game day, get my grill going. I mean, it just let's do it.
Is football your favorite sport?
Absolutely, 100%.
Football is your favorite sport. You like it when they're running up and down the field? That don't rhyme. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like it.
No, I love it, man. I love it. I mean, and again, see, I'm into the pageantry of it too. So that part, I know that that's not your cup of tea, but I like it.
As a fan, it is. As a fan at a game, yes.
I mean, in like high school football, I like being the first one there. I wish the gates opened earlier because I like watching warm-ups. I love it.
Yeah, I love it all. I love it all. And what an extensive answer that Daryl Overton gave about what his typical Friday was. He even told you when he gave out pants.
Yeah.
Giving out
pants.
That's
exactly what I wanted to hear. I like the inside scoop because I'm not there, dude. And I know
Yes.
how it was as a player, but I don't know how it was as like a staff or like, what are you thinking? What are you doing?
How has high school football changed in the real world, not social media world? That's not real. But how has high school football changed in the real world since you were a kid?
Well, I will tell you, that's a great question. I will tell you, just listening to you yesterday, I realized that the kids are smarter than we were. You know, we might have been more old school and tougher, but they are, their understanding of concepts is way past us. And you're like, well, wait a minute, then how did you guys play? Well, maybe it's the same thing. It just sounds more sophisticated now. I don't know, but
Get the
I
guy with the
just felt,
ball. That's what my dad said. Get the guy with the ball.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And again, and then we fell short on the and in the area, like we fell short on the passing game. I mean,
Go
if we
after
had a
the guy
guy,
in front of you.
who could sling it around the yard, but we didn't do that.
In the
Like
granite says,
if we had just changed our offense when I played with the quarterback we had, and we were like,
who is
we're
your
gonna play
quarterback?
Travis Akins, Craig Akins' brother.
Okay. Wow.
Both of them can throw it through a brick wall.
Well, I'm glad Coach Mountjoy got there. And Coach Mountjoy was my mentor. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Coach Mountjoy is my mentor. And he's the guy that came there and brought that offense with Gabe Hicks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Coach Mountjoy was the offensive coordinator. Coach Troy, Marine from Seoul. I can't pronounce that Latin word there. Respect, salute, both of you. Respect and salute to you in the granite. Welcome in the granite, Gator, top of the morning. So, do you, man from Seoul? We were tougher. This generation has a lot more info than us.
Yeah.
Do you ever get bored? You go into your neighbor's yard, cover yourself in Vaseline, and pretend to be a snail? No. But tell me about how you like it, because you know too much about that there, Elmer. Thank you very much for commenting. You made me smile. You made me laugh. Here in the real world,
well,
the boy don't always get the girl. What is this song about? We had to read a lot and collect cards. Yes. Yes, we did. We had to read a lot and collect cards. We did collect cards. What does the song Here in the Real World mean to you, Paul?
Here on the ground, the things that you can see that are tangible, like not the stuff in the sky, not the internet, not Twitter, not even text messages that you can hide behind. That's not real.
1, 2, 3, 4. I love the Marine Corps, Paul.
But I will tell you this, Dabo Sweeney.
Yes.
I tell you what, there is a time and place for the not real world, and the time and place is reading an article and figuring a person out by just not even knowing the person and knowing their their MO.
Yes.
That was kind of cool.
See,
yesterday.
That's why I always had a good relationship with the media, because the media creates a message that creates a narrative. And when a reporter would ask me, hey, Troy, do you want me to run this? And if I said no, they didn't do it. If they were stupid, they did. And I only had one guy do that. It was over something that happened not in the real world, on Facebook with my friend Jimmy on July 4th, that some troll said something. He said something back, and the dude wrote an article in the Village News, which is a newspaper that you don't even pay for. But no other news organization would run with the story, but he decided to run with the story because there's some people that didn't like me. So they're going to go to the media. The Village News. And I never talked to that dude again. I said, I was like, nah. Mm-mm. So if you're a coach, if you're a politician, the media creates the message that creates the narrative, or create your own here in the real world. Because there's so many false messages and narratives being pushed, like Fork Union Military Academy is not the way to go. And that's the message that's being pushed by some of these schools that want kids to reclass. But I think that Fork Union is on the way back. Man, I got a guy hitting me up last night from Cincinnati, Ohio, about an offensive lineman, 6'5", 300 pounds. The media should be put in prison with friends of mine, yes. See how much they lie when they get out, yes. Strawberry Girl, hi. How are you doing, Strawberry Girl? Coach, man from Seoul. Whatever happened to Strawberry Hill? Whatever happened to the Richmond Amphitheater where you could go see Dave Matthews Band and other concerts? Is that still at the racetrack, or what did they do to the Richmond Amphitheater at Strawberry Hill? Can you tell me that for Strawberry Girl?
I don't know what happened to it, but I'll tell you what. I heard a blast from the past today. Someone on the radio mentioned Emmett Swimming. Remember them?
Emmett Swimming, the band?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
They're from
Emmett
Fairfax.
Swimming. Yes,
they got together. They got together when I was in school up there. I know all those guys, and they're still together.
You know what's funny? Emmett Swimming, I think they were playing a concert at my college for Jam for Man, and that's when I went on the stage and took the mic from the guy and basically told everybody what I thought about him. Yeah. Emmett Swimming. I think that was a heck of a week I spent that night. Man, that was fun. Yeah, that was fun. I think that was the name of the band, Emmett Swimming. Check that out.
Yeah.
They probably still have video footage of this. That would be great if I could get a hold of this, man. Man.
Yeah, they were from Fairfax.
I was on the dark side of the moon, I believe. Yeah. I remember them, Gator says. So do I. And you know what? I bet you they remember me too. Can we get Emmett Swimming on this show? Man from Seoul.
Ooh. I believe we could. I'd have to.
I want to ask the guys from Emmett Swimming. Do you remember when you were at Clinch Valley College, UVA-wise, and you played the Jam for Man concert? Do you remember a guy coming on the stage and taking the mic from you? I was on my Jim Morrison. That's right. Strawberry Field Forever. Who do you guys like, original Megadeth, Slayer, or Metallica? All right. If I had to pick between them, I'm going Metallica, but my cousin was a huge Prince fan. He actually looked like Prince. He won a contest. But my cousin, I prefer White Snake because of Tawny Katane. All right. I do. That's the best. Is their older stuff. Paul, do you like EPMD or Public Enemy? I think he's more Emmett Swimming. EPMD. Eric Sermon. Eric and Paris make dough. Public Enemy. EPMD is very underrated. All right. Public Enemy. I'd say EPMD over Public Enemy to me, but because a guy that I lived on the same floor at Clinch Valley College, he loved EPMD.
They're all in the same area code with me. I mean, I ain't gonna put that. Those are.
You're not gonna choose. You're not gonna rank them.
Nope. Nope. Those are legit. Both legit.
They're legit. Gator said EPMD. Okay, let's go. Where are you headed now, Paul?
I'm gonna let the dogs out, and then I'm gonna.
You're going what? Prince was one of the most underrated guitarists ever. Prince was one of the most underrated musicians of all time. Love you, coach. Keep doing what you're doing. Also, get this burn at the bottom off. This bum? What? Okay, look, man. I'm going to tell you the same thing, Abdul Khan, about love you, coach. Keep doing what you're doing. Also, get this bum at the bottom off. I can't allow you to talk negative about my friend. That's one thing I do not do. I didn't let it happen yesterday when this guy called me and complained about the podcast, and he said that my friend was a cheater, Billy Mills. And I said, dude, I'll let you say whatever you want, but you're not going to say that my friend is a cheater and he's a bad person and that he does things the wrong way. So Abdul Khan, thank you, but I'm not going to allow you to talk about my friend, the man from Seoul. Public making dollars. Public Enemy are epic. Abdul bum. I think he's far from a bum. Kick rocks. Gator. And then in the granite says Wu-Tang forever. Yes. Abdullah Khan. I love that name. Abdullah Khan. So how are you feeling, Paul? What are you getting into today? What the F? Paul, I wish you'd say that to my face. Wow. In the granite is ready. He's ready for you to headbutt his fist.
Who?
Abdul Khan. In the granite says, what the F, bum? I wish he'd say it to my face.
Well, I mean, that's the exact same guy that made that comment the other day. I mean, you know what? If no one's hating, that means I'm not trying. I mean,
I heard it say yesterday that the only way not to fail is not to try.
Correct.
And it's a lot easier to be somewhere not in the real world and call someone a bum. Well, I wish I had his bank account. I wish I had his money coming in. So if he's a bum, then that's good. That's like trading places. I feel that, bro. I'm ready for someone like that to step up. Wow. Gator and Granite are ready to lay the smackdown on Abdul Khan. What if he looked like Abdullah the Butcher? Would you still be willing to take him on? I think you two could take Abdullah the Butcher. Y'all would take a spike and stick it right down in Abdullah the Butcher's scarred forehead. I mean, how many times did that guy slice his forehead with a razor blade and just bleed like a pig, like a stuffed pig? Farthest thing from a bum. Go by the Marines, Abdul. than call Paul a bum. Paul is a good man. Heavier they are, the harder they fall. Wow. I think, you know what I would like to see is I would like to see In the Granite 617 versus Abdullah Khan in a Jean-Claude Van Damme style blood sport battle where they take glue and put the charred up glass on their fists and they fight it out. Go to the Marines, Abdul. Paul, how does it feel to get the love from In the Granite and Gator concerning Abdul the Butcher? In the Granite says I fought 10 guys at the same time. If you're gonna if you're gonna fight 10 guys, fight one guy and rip out his eyeball. Easy money. I think I got 6. I think I did 6 of them. It's hard to fight 6 people because when you're fighting one, somebody's hitting you from behind to the side. But you use your legs, don't you? Because are you Muay Thai? So like you can spin and roundhouse kick them. So man from Soul, how do you feel now?
Yeah.
What's doing here in the real world episode of Life Lessons Podcast. And I don't know where Lambo Calrissian is, but our views have gone up. So that's good. Lambo Calrissian sent me a video yesterday.
Yo, you want to hear some funny story about Lambo Calrissian?
Yes.
He texted the Terminator this morning and asked him could he come hang out on July the 4th in the backyard. I'm like, what? Yeah. He called me early this morning. He's like, yeah, Lambo Calrissian just texted me and asked me, could he hang out in the backyard with us?
Why wouldn't he ask you? Why wouldn't he ask you and say, hey, Paul, what are y'all doing for July 4th? I ain't got nothing to do.
Can I pull a Herm Edwards? Hello?
Food and drink your booze.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him. Is he scared of me or something?
Yes, I think he is. Yes,
oh
I
my
think
goodness.
he is. Yeah. Can I have somewhere to? Can I hang out with you in the backyard? Yeah, you can come, but you can't eat no food and you can't drink no booze. So bring your own food and bring your own booze. Sure, come hang out outside. How many people want to come to that party? Yeah, we're having a party, but you're not invited, but you can come. Bring your own food and booze. BYOB. BYOL. Bring your own Lambo. He ain't no butcher. He's ain't no butcher in the Granite says. Abdul, you want to test that theory. Is Abdul still messaging? Because I'm not seeing anything from Abdul. Is Abdul still messaging? Because I don't see.
He just like the other day, he sent that one and then he checked out. Yeah, I don't know. It might be somebody I know that's just joshing me. I don't know.
Nah, I think he's gone. It could be Lambo.
Yeah, there you go.
Because maybe he likes Terminator more than you.
Good. I hope he does.
So what did Terminator say? Did he respond?
No, he called me. He's like, dude, what's up with Lambo? I'm like, what? He goes, he wants to call. He goes, I just wanted to give you a heads up. Because you know me, I don't care. I just want to know, did he get with you? I'm like, no. And I was like, well, I don't care either. Tell him, come on. But I don't know why.
It's a totem pole party. It's a totem pole party in Matoka.
Dude, it's a totem pole.
Everybody's coming. Everybody's coming. Lambo's going to be there. I like to be challenged. I bite down. Let's go. Paul's a good man. Coach Troy, good man. Trying to help younger and older facts. Thank you, In the Granite. Thank you, Gator. We're even trying to help Lambo Rambo, a.k.a. Lambo. aka Lambo Belichick, aka Lambo Calrissian, aka Lambo. I got my shades on. Oh, I got a fake chain. We got y'all back. Maybe we need to get back to playing video games, and then our views will go up. Hey, Drew Peanuts, how you doing, brother? How are you doing, brother? Hey, brother. How are you doing, brother? Drew Peanuts. Peanuts is one of my favorite things to eat in the shell. And if they're from Virginia, the better. Where else do they grow peanuts? Rambo Lambo, Mr. Yes, yes. Gator said Mr. That's his name. It's Mr. Welcome in all, Gator says. Man, this is a party. Here in the real world. Drew Peanuts. I love them. I love peanuts. And Drew, I like your cell phone. If you have a cell phone like that, Gator wants his gay what? Yeah. Man, this is a great experiment for here in the real world. Because Gad. Gator wants his gat back, you punk bitch. Okay. Yeah. No consequences for talking shit online in the granite. Man, I tell you one thing. If y'all saw in the granite hit a heavy bag or a speed bag, you would not be talking like that. It's from a movie, he said. Okay. See, man, here in the real world, some people like myself are not very smart. Okay. Our reading comprehension is not very high. Our listening skills are not very high. I have a problem. I hear what I want to hear and I read what I want to read. I see what I want to see. We got 41 folks in here. Smash that like button. Yes. And we got 73 overall. Totem Pole Nation, we are back. Maybe because we don't have Mr. Who invited you to the cookout? President Carter's land of peanuts. Amen. It's not the real world. It's online. Drew Peanuts. Thank you very much. Probably the most prophetic statement ever on Totem Pole Nation. It's not the real world. It's online. I totally agree. And the Grant saying something, BI, you know what? And then Drew Peanut said liked. Thank you very much for liking the stream. We're the low man on the totem pole. All right, so one guy told me, you're the low man on the totem pole. He goes, the next place for you is the toilet bowl. And I said, you know what? You're right. The next place is the toilet bowl for the totem pole. Drew, why do you give Gator problems? Drew is new. Yeah, I'm big into astrology. Okay, I like this. I like this. You're big into astrology. I love looking at a big fat dirt star every chance I get. Drew Peanuts. Thanks for the like, and he's no problem for me, bro. Yeah. Drew Peanuts, thank you very much. You're into astrology. What has astrology taught you? Because I have something to ask you about astrology. Why did the guys who walked on the moon didn't remember the stars? Don't recall seeing the stars? Just an astrology question. Thanks for the like, and he's no problem for me. No cure for stupid in the granite says. Paul, are you still there? You actually think we landed on the moon? Dude, I don't know what to believe. That's what we've been told. What do you know? Do you know something I don't know? Like, why are there multiple shadow angles? How do we know we didn't land on the moon and they didn't recreate the moon landing on video? I don't know anything. I only know what I've been told. Probably about 90% of that's not true. Gator smart, respect, salute. What a beautiful day we have today, Totem Pole Nation. Armstrong, yeah, Neil Armstrong never did an in-camera interview after he walked on the moon. In the granite, Armstrong was one of them. We put mirrors on the moon so that if you look at it through a telescope at the right spot, there's a big bright spot. Nice. That's what I always wondered. Is this the sun, the moon? How does the moon glow? I don't know. Or common sense. Sorry, I'm a little delayed setting up at work. Yes. Welcome in Paranath. There you go. Paranath, thank you very much. I'm glad that we set up mirrors on the moon. So, Paul, what are you thinking? What are you feeling for this episode of Here in the Real World? In the granite, they did land on the moon, and I recreated it on TV. Ooh. So in the granite, here's what I have to ask you about that. There's a radiation field that supposedly goes around the Earth. And there's a lot of people now, they believe in a flat Earth. All right. I don't know, but the Earth's always been flat for me unless I walk up a mountain. So I don't know if it's flat or round. But they say that it's round, but other people say it's flat. It doesn't matter to me what it is because it's always been flat to me unless I'm walking up a mountain, and I don't walk up many mountains. Ooh, I love astrology and a lot of space. We've been told that we have landed. China landed on the dark side of the moon. Ooh, I like that. I think I landed on the dark side of the moon the night that I went on stage and took the mic from Emmett swimming and proceeded to tell everybody what I thought about him. Do you believe we did, or was it set up? It's just like videos of nuclear testing. It's just like videos of nuclear testing. Well, Drew, I got schooled up by a Terminator, yes, a couple days ago. There's a difference between nuclear and atomic. Pink Floyd, old Floyd album, Animals, Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall, epic albums. All in all, we're just another brick in the wall. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. In the granite, have you ever watched The Dark Side of the Rainbow? Dark Side of the Moon with Wizard of Oz. You start Dark Side of the Moon on the third line roar. I'm pretty sure you have. Flat Earth is wild. Like you're absolutely brain dead if you believe that the Earth is flat. So you believe that they pulled off a fake moon landing, but you don't believe that the Earth could be flat. Facts in the granite. That's why they couldn't film it. Radiation field. Fire song, and what's crazy is I'm deployed right now. Nice. Man from Seoul. Drew Peanuts is deployed right now. Thank you for your service. Flat Earth. I've been on planes. You can tell it's a sphere. So we just fall off the earth. Supposedly, I'm not a flat earther. Okay. I don't know any flat earthers. Yeah, actually, some of the kids in my class are flat earthers.
Deployed where? Poland?
Where are you deployed, Drew Peanuts? The lieutenant colonel wants to know. Flat earthers believe that there's an ice wall that surrounds the earth. So when you get to Antarctica, it's ice and you can't ever get past it. Teachers leave those kids alone. Wow. All in all, we're just another brick in the wall. The earth could be flat, but what about the curvature? Drew, I'm the low man on the totem pole. All right. My brain is the size of a pea. My IQ is 80. Like, I'm not capable of knowing more than I'm the low man on the totem pole, and I don't know anything. Shrooms tonight to keep me humble. Yeah. What is that song about? Got milk in the granite? Got ego death? What in the granite? What is your cure for being cocky, not being humble, aka ego death? There you go. Gator, nice. I like humble. Football Beast Productions. Yes. Football Beast Productions is in the house. Football Beast Productions. Everybody go follow Football Beast Production. He is an up-and-coming content creator. He makes Football Beast Productions. Football Beast, you need to make a short about me because I make the beasts. I am the beasts that recreate the beasts. I got to go traffic here in Massachusetts. Thank you for your service, Drew Peanut. I've met some people in the military that believe the earth is flat. It's very interesting that they think that considering they have had to fly on an airplane. I got friends in Australia. Ask them if we have a flat earth. Ego death so I don't smash someone's wig. Yes. Yes. You will find out that we are nothing and we are everything. We are the beginning and the end. Yeah. It's in the granite. You know what you just taught me here in the real world? You have an answer for being humble. You want to teach someone humility? Dude, that's what they did with MK Ultra. Ego death so I don't smash someone's wig. I love shrooms. They keep me humble too. Yeah. Yeah, they sure do. Look, hold on, guys. Let me show y'all something. All you guys out here, look at this. I went to the flea market, right? And this guy tried to sell me a Jerry Garcia book for $3. Then I said, well, dude, how much for this hardback book? And he said, I'll take $10 for both. So I got the two, I got the two Grateful Dead books for $10. And then I went into Food Line and they had a magazine. It was like a Time magazine of the Grateful Dead for $15. And I took these two books for $10. Let me see if I can. I took these two books for $10 and I went and cut out of one of the books all of the colored pictures that I could fit on this frame. So this frame cost me $10 at Hobby Lobby. And then $10 for the book. and I made this right here about the Grateful Dead. And in the middle, there's a quote. All right. I heard that Pete Carroll, he loved the Grateful Dead. Man, this thing is sweet, dude. When you get up close to it, you can really see that its picture's cut, you know? This is what let me see. I'm doing another channel for people with mental health problems. Good idea. And Paul. Yes, I would definitely help people with mental problems. And I can come on there and y'all can psychoanalyze me and figure out what's wrong with me. Gator, I'd say that's a good idea, Granite. Drew, they wouldn't let you do shrooms in the military, ? No, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to. I'm in the EU. Okay, good. Now, I had a DVD once of Pete Carroll. And Pete Carroll said, in my core, I am a competitor. But he said, we want to be like the Grateful Dead. And I was like, I want to be like the Grateful Dead. Okay, let me hear this out. We don't want to be the best doing it. We want to be the only ones doing it. I said, what does that even mean? We don't want to be the best doing it. We want to be the only ones doing it. And then I got this book. And the quote was in the book. And there's the quote right there. You can see it right here. It says, they're not the best at what they do. They're not the best at what they do. They're the only ones that do what they do. Man, think about that for a minute. They're not the best at what they do. They're the only ones that do what they do. Totem pole, we're not the best at what we do. We're the only ones that do what we do. That could mean a lot of things. Drew Peanuts, I think you're right. It could mean a lot of things. What does it mean to you? That they're not the best at what they do. They're the only ones that do what they do. They weren't the best singers. They weren't the best musicians, but they were the only ones that did what they did. Paul.
Yeah.
Emmett Swimming.
Yes.
We're going to get them on this show. All right. We're not going to tell them about me taking the mic from Emmett Swimming, and we're going to get them on here. And then after about 30 minutes to an hour, I'm going to ask them about the show at East Valley College. N.T. Hello. And do you remember the guy coming on the stage and taking the mic from you? What do you think? Do you want to be a part of this, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Huh?
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Drew Peanuts just subbed. Ian T says, I'm confused. Join the crowd. Welcome to Totem Pole Nation. How can we help you? Ian. Ian, is it Ian or T? Ian. Ian T. Because we want to help others. We want to change lives. We want to build champions. We don't want to be the best at what we do. We want to be the only ones that do what we do. And we're the only ones. It's with an I. Thank you very much, Ian T. Thanks for the sub. Welcome to Totem Pole Nation. Gator, what a great teammate you are. Totem Pole Nation. So ENT, this is Life Lessons Podcast. This is Here in the Real World. Alan Jackson. This is the mural. I'm not even a Grateful Dead fan. I can only name 2 Grateful Dead songs, y'all. Okay? But if you are a Grateful Dead fan, could you not respect this? This is actual individual pictures that had been glued from a book. It's not just a poster, it's art. Do y'all remember when your grandparents used to make art? Like they'd make a puzzle and they glue all the pieces, or they paint something, or they take pictures and cut them out. Yeah, that's dope AF. Yes. Dude, go get an old book, an old picture book with colored pictures on whatever subject you want. Go to Hobby Lobby, get you one of these, and make this. I've done this before, though. I've done this with Basquiat. I've done this with Michael Jordan, Wheaties boxes. You basically make your own art from other people's art. It's just a collage. So, man from Soul, is there anything you want to say to Totem Pole Nation before we sign off on this great day of July 3rd, 2024?
Yeah, I want to say thank you guys all for coming out, of course. But more importantly, take some time this weekend to enjoy your family members, friends, sit back, barbecue a little bit, and take some time off. Well-deserved time, because, again, it gets fast and furious again as we head towards the fall. But, when you're given time, take it. Even take time to yourself, because you deserve it.
What a positive message. Yeah, thank you, Totem